Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about everything that's in my hobby bag. This thing is heavy and filled to the brim. I did this video last year when I first got this bag, and it has become one of my absolute favorite things ever, and I just think that it's such a great idea. This bag does not leave my house. It is basically just what I can take from room to room, or when I want to sit down and be a little bit more intentional about engaging in a hobby instead of just scrolling on my phone. For me, that's generally reading, gaming, and YouTube. And I do have a few other little crafts that I like to do here and there, but this is basically my kind of everyday essentials, things that I just know where they're gonna be if I want to pick them up really quickly. I will link my previous video with this bag. Some of the things are gonna be the same, and some things I have added to this over the year. First off, I will link this bag if they still have it. I got this on Amazon for under $15 at the time. It does have the long strap as well as the handles, and it has held up very well, I will say. My biggest gripe with this is that the dividers aren't connected to the bottom of the bag. So while it does have these nice pockets, things can kind of slip down underneath them. But for something that was so affordable, it was definitely worth it for me regardless. So we're just gonna start with some of the main things here in this bigger back compartment. And same as last time, my iPad. May 2024, I think, I purchased this iPad after thinking about it for a long time. And I just have to say it's been an amazing investment. I like doing book journaling on this. I browse Pinterest a lot on this. And I also like to set it up in my kitchen to prop up recipes when I'm cooking. So next I have, of course, there's dog hair on everything. It's just my life. This is my little kind of like pocket personal planner. I just use this for kind of like tracking spending and like bills and things like that. I do just keep some like stickers in here, little post-its and things like that. And I'm also trying to be a little bit more intentional about like my fun money spending. If I buy books, spend money on Amazon, I like to write down my kind of just extra frivolous spending, bills and groceries and things like that. I'm one of those people where I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Not buy food? And I have this cute little, this is one of those phone like wristlet things on it. It's just for decor. I got this from Five Below. I'll link this as well. This is super high quality leather. I'm definitely a big fan of this, and it came with some of the dividers, the paper, and things like that. I forget what size this is, but I will put it on the screen. I really like it. We also have a pack of gel pens that I recently picked up. I just like these for annotating. This is something kind of random and seasonal that I don't usually have in here. This is like a little mini crochet kit. My sister got me a Christmas advent calendar. It is Christmas time if you are watching this in the future. She got me a little advent calendar that is Christmas ornaments, and it's like some of them are already crocheted and some of them you have to crochet yourself. It's just like a little package, and I need to look up the pattern for this to be able to do it. But I have it in here so that I remember to do these because I want to get them done before Christmas so I can put them on my tree. And then I just have this little pouch. This is like a Hedwig Harry Potter pouch that I got for like Christmas one year because my family knows I'm a big Harry Potter fan. But this is just kind of essentials: wet wipes, a nail file, a hair clip, you know, a lighter, chapstick, stuff like that. And then for my iPad, we have one of those little cleaner things. You just spray it on and then you can kind of like squeegee it off. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this seemed kind of frivolous. Like, I was like, do I really need that? But I do find it quite handy and easy to use. And it's easy to just keep in here and throw in here, and it's protected in the plastic. So I do like that. Next, we have a little book here. I don't know how to pronounce this. My mom got me this in my stocking last year for Christmas, and I just keep it in here because this is like the cozy hobby tote. This is the Danish art of cozy living for a happier and more balanced life. This has like a Christmas chapter for the season, beyond the front door. So like, you know, only letting people in your home that have positive energy, opening the windows every day, making your house comfortable instead of just sterile and looking aesthetic, things like that. I really like that. This is the same little pencil pouch, and I just keep general pens, highlighters, and some book tabs. This is a recent addition to my hobby tote. I went on an eBay binge a couple years ago. I get this from my dad. I tend to kind of like hyperfixate on like wanting to collect something, and I got a Nintendo 3DS. I never had one of these as a child. I was like not the right age, I feel like, for this. I kind of stopped gaming. Like, I had a Game Boy Color handheld because I'm old. And then when the 3DS was really popular, I was kind of like not gaming as much. That wasn't really my thing. So when I had big girl money, I bought myself a Nintendo 3DS. This is like the large, big one. And it has the Galaxy print. I am so glad that I picked this up because now they're even more expensive, I think. I have the original Fantasy Life game on 3DS in here right now. I just kind of like bought a bunch of games that I knew I would like, that I just wanted to have in my collection, and I don't play it enough. So I put it in my hobby tote because it is the perfect size for this. I love this design. I think they did such an amazing job with this. So I have this in here so that I can be more intentional about playing my 3DS. And then for the 3DS, we have both of the games. You can play DS games on the 3DS, but not vice versa. But I have a lot of things that I just know if I was gaming in this age, I would have liked it. I have both of the Animal Crossing games that I have played. I've played Pokemon Soul Silver and the Harry Potter Lego and Lord of the Rings Lego. The one that I want to play the most is Bravely Default. Bravely Default is by Square Enix, who does like all the Final Fantasy games. So I just, I've heard that's like one of the best games on the 3DS. So that is something I want to be more intentional about in 2026. I just love retro, like nostalgic gaming. I think there's just something so special about it. Okay, I just saw something else in here that I wanted to grab because it is kind of, it does get kind of lost in the bottom of the bag here. I do have both of my headphones in here. They're not always both in here, but I do have very specific purposes for either of these. I like my over-ear headphones, like when I'm editing. My AirPods are in this adorable little Winnie the Pooh, like silicone case. I prefer these when I'm wearing glasses because these hurt my head when I have glasses. So I do kind of both of these. They're both Bluetooth. These are the Skull Candy headphones, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. I've had these for, I think, about 5 years now, and they still work perfectly. I cannot forget, in this little back pocket that it fits perfectly, is my Kindle. And right now my Kindle is all decorated for Christmas. This is my current read, Morning Star, the Pierce Brown series. Amazing. But my Kindle always stays in here unless it's, you know, out because I'm using it. But I tend to misplace my Kindle like more than any of my other devices. I don't know if it's the size or because I just carry it around so much, but it fits perfectly in that little pocket. I have my little glasses case here. This is just my blue light glasses that all obviously come in handy for iPad and gaming. And then last, I think these are the last things. I just have some like YouTube stuff in here because I am doing Vlogmas right now. I'm just constantly like moving things from my external hard drive to my computer and vice versa. So I have my external hard drive here with some little Hello Kitty stickers on it and a little mini tripod. Those are just staying in here for now. I generally wouldn't keep these in here. They would just be kind of in my desk area, but that's kind of what I like about something like this is you can switch it out seasonally or like for whatever you're into at the moment. And it's just kind of keeps it more top of mind. It keeps it more handy. You're more likely to reach for it. I can bring this with me if I want to lay in bed or if I want to hang out in the living room. If I'm in my office, I know where everything is. It is just one of my favorite things that I have done for myself and for my cozy hobby lifestyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed peeking into my hobby tote bag. Let me know if you have your own kind of home hobby house purse. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.